True story. True story. I remember my very first knock-knock joke. Because think about it. It had to happen sometime, right? I was about the second grade or so. And my cousin comes up to me and he goes, hey, knock, knock. And I was like, come in. And he said, no, you're supposed to ask me who I am. I'm like, I know who you are. I mean, I didn't get it. You know what I mean? I didn't get it. Okay, later on, I figured it out. I was like, all right, cool. Very cool. Well, since you guys said raunchy can we talk about jobs? Who said no? Oh, when somebody goes, no, that's the lady who doesn't give any. That's why you drive a 1972 Datsun B210. You should try sucking one in to get your BMW. Somebody will, anyway. Well, anyway, like I said, let's talk about jobs. Let's talk about that very first one. Because let's be honest, fellas, guys, we get virginized twice, que no? The first time you have sex, you're cool, you high-five your friends, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's cool. But the first time you get a job, you're like glowing after. You're like, oh. Right? And what does she say? Don't tell nobody. And what's the first thing you do? Tell everybody. And I mean, as soon as you drop them off, you're like, all right, thanks, babe. You walk her to the door. Oh, and what is it? What is it with you ladies that you always want to kiss us after giving us a job? You walk him to the door and you're like, all right, babe, all right. I'll call you. Yeah. All right, bye. And as soon as she's gone, you're like, all right, bye, bye. Hey, bro, what's up? Yeah, she was all choking and shit. She was all, what? Oh, yeah, bro, hey. Let me talk to your dad. ¿Qué hubo, señor? ¿Cómo está? ¡Ey, se está ahorcando la cabrona! ¿Cómo? O así. Déjeme hablar con su esposa. Nah, just kidding. I know the white girl over here is like, another Spanish joke? See, what it is, nah, I figure they haven't passed HR 4437, right? Screw it, we can still speak Spanish. I was just kidding, all militant people in here, Because you know what? My first experience, since we're talking about jobs and first experiences and stuff like that, my very first job was terrible. Completely terrible. I asked the girl I was with at the time, I was like, babe, I want you to learn how to do this. And she's like, but I don't know how. I said, don't worry about it. Practice on this ketchup bottle. You'll get it, right? So hours go by, and she's practicing on this ketchup bottle. Finally, she's like, honey, I'm ready. So I'm like, cool. I rock into the bed, right? Me no leño like this, right? That's not a joke. Me no leño like this, right? So I'm like, cool. So she grabs my penis and she goes. I was like, ah. That day I discovered a whole new pain. I had to walk like this for a week. Which wasn't bad because I went to Magic Mountain. They thought I was retarded. They put me to the front of the line. They're like, come on. Thank you. Suckers. So I broke up with her, Duh. But I shouldn't have. Because it's hard to pick up on other girls, man. It really is. I was at a party the other night, and I saw this girl, dancing, and I went up to her. I was like, hey, do you want to dance? And she's like, no. Stupid. I've seen you selling oranges by the freeway. I was like, man. I was offended, It's just, besides, I want a man to come sweep me off my feet. Are you going to sweep me off my feet, stupid? And I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. And I'm always trying to do things. Always trying to do things to impress the ladies. Because you have to do things to impress the ladies, right? I went to FedEx of Hollywood the other night. Not to get lingerie for them. To get one of those elephant trunk G-strings. And you know the type, right? With the musical nose. You squeeze the trunk and it's like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Thing is, what the hell was that? It's a f***ing giraffe over there. You know what I'm saying? You know, the thing is, they're not like regular underwear. They're not. You know, so I went up to the clerk because I didn't know my size, right? And the dude's gay. And I walk up and I'm like, excuse me, could you help me out? Because I don't know my size in these things. And he's like, how thick is your penis? And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And he goes, how thick is your penis? And I'm like, it's just pretty thick, man. He goes, really? Is it this thick? I said, no, come on, it's thicker than that, man. He goes, is it this thick? I'm like, come on, man, it's thicker than that. And he goes, is it this thick? I'm like, yeah, that's about it. And he goes, size 9. I'm glad you guys like that joke. I cracked that joke in San Francisco. I got chased. Who the hell knew there were a lot of gay guys in San Francisco? I didn't know that. They should, you know, like when you're driving to San Francisco, they should have those big orange construction diamond, you know, road signs. Putos, 300 miles. Turn around. You know? Oh, just kidding. Seriously though, you know, I did crack that. That's a true story. I went up to San Francisco, cracked that joke. And I had this big dude come up to me after the show. And he's like, hey, you little Mexican man, that's a big joke. Complete stereotype. Besides, if you're this thick, you're a size 10. And I was like, damn! I was going to let him prove it too, but he had braces. So I was like, nah, it's cool. No, that's a joke, okay? What? That's a joke. He didn't have braces. Simplemente no se me paró. Wouldn't it be crazy? I smoke a lot of weed. What are the pot smokers in the house? Let me hear you. It's okay, no cops. Come on, let me hear you. I smoke some weed, you know, and it screws with the brain. It does. You know, and you start thinking of funny things, you know, when you're sitting by yourself all high. Watching the Smurfs. You know? And this thing came up to me. I was like, wouldn't it be crazy if every time you got an erection, you'd hear the sound? Think about it. You know, like all the girls, you all pass by to go to the bathroom back there. All the comics we hang out back there. All the fine girls we pass by, you hear. All right, then an ugly one comes back. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I guess it could be too, though. You know, say you're wrestling with one of your buddies, you're like, and you hear. What the hell, bro? I'm sorry, man. He's just got a mind of his own. You know what I mean? You know? Or better yet, for the ladies, you know, when you got excited, you hear. That'd be cool, because then you couldn't lie to us. You know? You'd be like, sí, papi, sí. And you're like, sí, pero no. Faking it, man. You're faking it. You know? Besides Ty, do we have any gay guys in the house? What? We got one gay guy over there? All by himself? All right. It's cool, bro. I admire that. I admire that. But this is the audience participation part. Is there such a thing as gay ice cream? Think about it. Everybody always says rainbow sherbet. Everybody says that. That's not the answer. Think about it. It's the big stick. Think about it. You know what I mean? Because, you're with your friends, right? And say your friend comes up to you and he's like, hey, bro, you want to go to the Raider game? And you're like, sounds scared, bro? No. Are you sure I got an extra ticket? Okay, let me get a beer. See, it's cool. It's cool. If you're gay, it's cool. It's cool. I'm not going to rag on you. Well, yes, I would, but I'm not right now. Because this dawned on me last night. I admire gay people. I really do, for their courage and their bravery. And this dawned on me last night as I was taking a shit. And I had to pass this mino cerote like that. I mean, it was thick. That so big, I thought it was coming out sideways. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was giving birth. I'm not kidding, man. I was on the toilet. I was doing Le Mans. I was like, I got that little vein that pops out on your forehead right there. My mom busts in the door. Push! She's like, push me, oh, push! Worst part of that was we were at someone else's house. And then when it finally came out, man, it was, I tried to flush the toilet, but it wouldn't go down because it made a bridge over the hole. You know what I'm saying? I had to cut it up with a spoon. You know what I'm saying? Now the question is, what the hell was I doing with the spoon in the toilet? No one ever asked that question. You know what I mean? But I kept a good chunk, man. I mean, because I was proud. I kept a good chunk. I had things bronzed like baby shoes. I keep it on my mantle. People come over and go, hey, what is that, a trophy? I'm like, sort of. No, seriously, what is it? Well, it's a piece of shit, man. And he's like, no, seriously. I'm like, seriously, it's a piece of shit. See the corn? No. Don't awe me like when you eat corn, you see corn in the toilet. Don't awe me like you don't look. You look. We all look. We want to see what it looks like. Hey, that one looks like Alaska. Hey, Hawaiian Islands. Which brings me to another question. How do blind people know when they're finished wiping their Because again, don't pretend you don't look. You know what I mean? You know that as soon as you're finished, you're like, wipe the ass. I gotta wipe again. Wipe the ass. I gotta wipe again. Wipe the ass. Oh, yeah, what's a little brown stain, right? Right? That's what washing machines are for. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness. Hey, I warned you. And I asked you, you guys want the clean comedy or the raunchy shit? This is the raunchy shit. Literally. Do we have any black women in the audience? No black women in the audience? What, are the buses on strike or something? What? Just kidding, bro. Just kidding. No, I'm just saying, because you know what? When black women are in the audience, man, the place goes nuts. Because black women are loud. Tell me it ain't true. They're not here. You guys can go, yep, that's true. They're not here. That's why I asked. As a matter of fact, do you guys know how every single black joke starts? Every single black joke ever invented starts exactly the same way. Do you guys know how that is? Like this. There's these two black dudes. You got to look around because you never know. You get shot. Now let's talk about black women, right? And I'm just saying, black women are loud, and I know this. When I was in high school, I used to work at Jack in the Box. And every time we saw a car coming around the bend into the drive-thru full of black women, we used to turn off the speaker. Simply didn't need it. You know what I mean? They come up and you're like, welcome to Jack in the Box. Can I take your order? And she's like, I want a Big Mac, motherfucker. Ma'am, this is Jack in the Box. I don't care. Okay, do you want cheese? Did I say cheese, motherfucker? And the manager's like, hey, ask her if she wants fries. Somebody run to McDonald's and get her a Big Mac. That. You know what I'm saying? No, I like black people. Black people are cool, man. Black people are cool. The one thing I don't understand about black people, there's a few things I don't understand about black people. You know, but let's go back to 1992, if you guys can remember that far back. Do you remember the Rodney King riots? I was watching the riots on TV. I didn't participate because, you know, I missed out. But I was watching the riots on TV, and I saw a lot of Mexicans out there rioting too, right? And I saw they were stealing TVs, they were stealing Similac, they were stealing diapers, all right? And every time, and my dad would look at me and goes, look at those man. They're giving Mexicans a bad name. I'm like, no, Dad, no. Look at the bright side. They're stealing Pampers and Similac. They're stealing they need, all right? I go, look at that black dude. He's carrying a case of suntan lotion. What the hell for? eBay didn't exist yet. You know, and I was like, damn, you know. The other thing I don't understand about black people, and I know we got a couple brothers in the house, and please don't shoot me, but maybe you can clear this up. Why do black people get tattoos? What the f***? You know what I'm saying? Seriously, okay? I mean, I know we're all thinking it, just nobody ever says it. You know what I mean? Nobody ever says it, but why do black people get tattoos? It's just like writing in invisible ink. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're like, hey, bro, check out my tattoo. I'm like, what is that? He goes, it's a weed plant. And I go, man, that's like a mole, man. Oh, I don't get it, man. But I like black people, man. Give the brothers a hand, because they're here. It's just an attempt to kiss your ass so you won't shoot me later. Because it's dark and I can't tell, but I know that you're mad. You on this side. You're laughing, but you're like, I'm going to kill you. Oh, my goodness. Now, let me ask another question. Audience participation time. All right? As a matter of fact, there has been a question raging throughout the ages. All right? And tonight, we're going to solve that right here on our stage tonight, okay? By a round of applause, just the women. Fellas, pay attention. Just the ladies. Does the size of a man's penis really matter? I noticed the dude you were with, he's like, damn. Now, seriously, did you hear that, fellas? Biologically speaking, and this is true, you can look this up, okay? 85% of all men are 5 to 6 inches in length. 85%. The other 15% are black. But 97% of all women have a 4-inch vaginal canal. That's biologically true. You can look it up. So that means that all you chicks that were clapping, it's not that our too small, it's that these are too big. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Let's tell it like it is. Because when you first had sex, you weren't like, oh, baby, you're so big. No, you were like, right? Even if it was a 2-inch little And then as you had more sex, over time, the all stretched out. You know what I mean? I'm serious, okay? If I can put both of my hands in the and clap, the too big. You know what I'm saying? If I have to with my leg, the is too big. You know what I mean? If I go down on you and I'm like, all right, baby, you ready? And I hear, you ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? It's too big. You know what I'm saying? You know? And if I go down, I'm like, all right, baby, there's an echo. All right, cool. You ready now? It's like, ready now, ready now, ready now. But then you hear, down here. Like, damn. 911. Get somebody out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness. And you know what else trips me out? That every single woman in the world, all right, has a sign to tell other women that the man they're with, that his penis is too small. Every woman in the world, all around the world, doesn't matter where you are, all right? They look at each other and they go, hey. Right? It's universal. Doesn't matter what language you speak. You're like, all right? We don't have such a sign, fellas. We don't. And I think it's about time that we came up with one. Because you have to know, you know what I mean? Hey, man, that chick right there. You know? Chugga, 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 chugga. Shh. You know? How about that one? How about that? Hey, bro. Hey, bro. You know, I'm just saying, man, we need a sign. We need a sign, and I hope that someone comes up with one, because I just gave you some examples, but they're kind of hard to, it's real fast. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. By round of applause. Audience participation time again. By round of applause. How many chubby girls do we have in the audience? All right. But not all of you clapped. I'm going to ask that question again. If I don't get the response I want, I'm going to point you out. Because I saw your asses in line. Okay? I'm going to ask you one more time. By round of applause, how many chubby women do we have in the audience tonight? All right. That's more like it. See? Hell yeah, out of sight, man. And I'll tell you why. You should be proud. If you're a chubby Latina woman, or any race, I take it, you should be proud because Latino men love a woman with curves. We do. Hell, I walked into that gym curves. I thought it was a strip club. I was like, órale! I walked in, I was like, man, they should call this place Llantas. Ah! They call it curves and cottage cheese and thunder thighs, everything, man. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying, though, because it's cool. You know what I mean? Let me tell you why. I love a good, just thick, juicy woman. Just fuck. You know why? Because you can the shit out of a fat girl and not hurt yourself. Think about it. You know those skinny little girls, those skinny girls? You lay them down, they get those hip bones that pop up. You can cut yourself on that man. But a fat girl, oh, you can go to town. Just you can take a running start. Oh my! And the worst thing you get are the jigglies. That's not so bad. You know? And the best part is that when you're done, you can tell her, babe, make me a sandwich. And she will! Because she's hungry too! You know? You're like, babe, can I have a sandwich? And she's like, oh, you want one? I'll make 3 then. You know what I'm saying? You know, just an observation. The first time I said, chubby women clap, I noticed not all of you clapped. And then the second time when I said, chubby women clap, still not all of you clapped. And I'm not going to point you out because I figured it out right away. Why you're not clapping? Because your hands are way in the like this. And you just can't get it together. Clap the chichis in. I am never going to do that joke again. Because I'm a fat guy. And I went like this. Look, they bounce. That's not a cool thing, man. Not a cool thing. I'm just saying, though, right? Because especially young Latino men, all right? Young Latino men. You know that we have a reputation for screwing around, right? We do. Oh, just a little bit. It's true, though, right? You know, like when you're in the elevator and like this Chinese couple walks in and they're speaking their language, they're all cha-chong, 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 cha-chong. And you're with your buddy and you start imitating him. Hey, cha-chong, cha-chong, cha-chong. Have you ever thought to yourself, what if you're actually saying something? What if you're looking over at your friend and you're like, hey, me in the You don't know. You know what I mean? Now, how many women in here have those Chinese letter tattoos? Do we have any women with tattoos with the Chinese letters? A lot of women have it. They do. They put them on the smaller of the back, which is a great idea. Great idea. Now, a lot of people think, oh, well, you know, that's very trendy. No, women are smart. They put that in the small of their back because they know that that tattoo will never stretch out. Because that's the only part of your body that won't sag. I saw a girl with a little unicorn on her titty right here. And I thought, damn, in 20 years, that's going to be a giraffe. You know? See, women are smart. We'll put it in the back right there. You know, then they get those Chinese characters and the Chinese symbols and stuff like that. And you ask, oh, that's kind of cool. What does it mean? It's like serenity. How do you know it says serenity? Let's be honest. How do you know that says serenity? Because you get it done in Hong Kong or whatever, and some Chino dude's like, okay, I'm going to put eats shit. Your friend too. You just don't know, man. You just don't know. Damn. Well, I'm going to tell you guys an honest to God true story. This actually happened. This is the reason why I do comedy today. This actually happened. No bull. I was with this girl for 4 years. And after 4 years, I decided I'm going to ask her to marry me. So I asked her to marry me. She said no. Broke up with me, called me on the phone 4 months later, invited me to her wedding to some other dude. That actually happened. I kid you not. True story. So I wrote a poem about her. Now you guys gotta bear with me because I get sentimental when I read this, okay? Bitch! Hey, that's my time. I'm Fernando Flores. Thank you very much.